What's up, you guys? What's up, you guys? So, on this video, I'm gonna cover SPX and Nasdaq. Something I want to pay attention to. Also, on Thursday, I pointed out about this area, what price you need to be above so and so, to then going up. All right, this is a short that I did yesterday, last night, at I think it was 2 in the morning. Of the video that it was released at 11 p.m. tonight. So it was released at 11 p.m. By 12:30. That's too early, bro. So I guess, yeah, Thursday night, 11 p.m. So something this bitch would do, it could do this. And she's like going down. It's gonna get stuck here. And if it does, you're gonna see a 11:45. First of all, because we're below weekly and we're gonna be above weekly. So we may see something right now, but if by 11:45 we start going back in the region, 11:30, 11:45, 12:30, that's telling me that we're gonna go for this throughout the night. One, because that's gonna be our last chance to get that good data. Alright, this is it. See, it was important to go above the trend line. I said it's important to go above the trend line, and that's the goal for SPX for the week, to go above that trend line. That trend line is key area to be above. And here's that same area. Here's that box. 11 o'clock. We go to 50-minute candles. Said if we stay here in the 11:45, 12:30 range, we're gonna continue going up. 11:30, 11:45, still maintaining above there. 12 o'clock, shoot up, shoom. And where does it go? Right there, for that trend line, waiting for that trend line. Notice that anticipation. No anticipation for the data being released now. Now that they made the move. As we got closer to make the move, the data came out at 5:30. So the fact that at 5:30, what is that? At 5:30, you only see this. I was like, oh, we're going up. Because if it was bad news, along with the notifications, I ended up seeing that it was good news. So if that important data, the data that we were really paying attention to was good, we're gonna end up going back. We're gonna end up going up later on. You can see here, and as soon as the market opened, notice how positive it reacted to it. That's what I'm saying. If it was bad like it was right here, like it showed you, not that it was bad, but you see the drop automatically, you think, oh, bad news. So you see that, you see bad news, you see it go down, you see bad news, but here's the market opening. Oh, good news. So that's why I told the homie, wait up right now, back up. Once I saw this right here, how it was resisting, how it was just staying right there in the and it was already the important area to pay attention to is between 7:45, 8:30. Seeing how it's staying there all that time, and we're getting closer to those key times, the hot, more important times, and he's still so bullish. To the homie, hey, go for a buy. Went for the buy, and then once I start doing this, as we get closer to the end of the day, because again, the next area that's gonna go for another move is 11:45 to 12:30. As you can see right here, once we get into those times, we then start going down 11:30, 11:45. So since we're here 11:45, I told the homie, wait up. It's most likely gonna want to close right on the trend line or above the trend line. And you see how it closed way above the trend line again. So next week we're in a box. So next week we could push it inside this box. If anything, drop throughout the night, create support right here and then going up, or we could have something where we see the market break it, scaring you, and then as the market opens, it goes back up again. But there's gonna be your area to pay attention. Well, first there's a key area to hope, but if we break, there'll be your last hope, and then for it to go back up. For the Nasdaq, let me take this back. All right. Yeah, the Nasdaq. The thing with the Nasdaq though is that it broke both of its trend line. I think it was only one or two, but it broke its main trend line a long time ago here. Chingada madre. Let me go to forward candle, forward candle. So you had this trend line, and you had this trend line that started from way back there. Pretty sure it started here. Actually, past that. Somewhere here, October, I'm guessing, April. Alright, so this trend line has been since April. So since April, and this is the other this is the main trend line, that blue one that you saw. So we still have that one. So anyways, this is the trend line that Ethereum needs to stay above to continue with that path. The fact that it broke that and still kept on smashing, that's why I'm like, yo, if Nasdaq dropped way below its trend line and SPX broke both of its trend line, watch, you got this one right here, and you currently have this one, which is the last hope, pretty much like Nasdaq last hope, the one that's pretty much Nasdaq. It will be like this trend line right here will be like Nasdaq being on the edge of this trend line right here. So if SPX respect that trend line, then that means the Nasdaq is going to go recover. That's a lot to recover. That's a lot to recover for that trend line. So this is weird for me. Now I'm trying to synchronize both of them. You would have thought one would have felt, they both would have felt the same, but the fact that the Nasdaq broke this trend line, and even if it went up, it would need a lot to go back on the trend. So I wonder if, even though we open on SPX above that trend line, I wonder if we're gonna break it. We're gonna break it going down, and then that's gonna make Nasdaq go down and touch that trend line that it's been on since whatnot. And then once Nasdaq touches that trend line, then we'll continue going back up. Or this weekend, because it's the last week of the month, so the government is gonna do whatever to close the month strong. Because think about it, we're in a crisis. Every other country is doing bad, so you want your country to be looking good. You want your markets to be fucking looking good. Oh, you guys, I don't know about you guys, but we close good. We're looking good. Yeah, but you were just dropping in your data. Oh yeah, but we're good now. We're good. That's what I'm saying. The market always does. Like United States, we have that ego, we have that mentality of we gotta look good. We gotta we gotta don't we got something earnings or something to move the stupid market. That's not really how it works. We depend on these earnings and make it seem like the economy is doing great because Apple earnings were good and blah 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 blah. So you see how we broke that trend line, and then we could have fallen. We could have kept continuing with the fear, especially this fucking big ass move. We could have continued with the fear. If this end for the market, the day came out bad. Oh wow, it's crazy, man. You know, fear. All of a sudden, the last day, back above the trend line. 50% pretty much of the drop that we have. Alright, so let me erase this. Let me get Fibonacci. 50%. 50% right there. And this is a drop from Wednesday. So we dropped Wednesday, and then Friday we're back 50% up above the trend line. And then that way we open with good fucking news or whatever, whatnot. And the market will go up, and then we'll end the market. Oh, the market is good again. And then forget about what they were talking about this week about the market peaking and the market this is not. They're still bullish, and all you YouTubers will start saying all this shit. All right. But that's it for Nasdaq and SPX update. Next week is gonna be very important when we have, I believe, 3 days. Yeah, 3 days: Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Later on, I'll go over what data we have, or earnings we have that day. But yeah, you guys, that's it for the Nasdaq and SPX. Just you watch the best.